Cyber News Daily, June 24, 2026. Story 1. Researchers tracking a campaign dubbed FortiBleed say valid credentials tied to more than 73,000 Fortinet firewalls were exposed, pointing to a large-scale access brokering operation that can turn perimeter devices into a launch pad for deeper compromise. If an attacker can log into your firewall, they can change routing rules, create new VPN users, or quietly siphon traffic for credential theft. This matters because firewall access often bypasses endpoint defenses and gives an intruder persistent control over your network edge. If you manage Fortinet gear, treat credential exposure as an emergency. Rotate admin and VPN credentials, check for unknown accounts and policy changes, and review recent login sources. Story 2. Cisco says a critical flaw in Unified Communications Manager and Unified CM/SME track the CVE 2026-2023-0 is being exploited in real-world attacks. Reporting indicates the weakness can let a remote, unauthenticated attacker write files on the underlying operating system, which is a nightmare scenario for voice infrastructure that's often trusted inside corporate networks. The attacker's payoff is straightforward: footholds on servers that can be used to pivot, eavesdrop, or disrupt calling. If your organization runs these Cisco platforms, prioritize patching and restrict administrative interfaces and management networks while you validate that no unexpected files or services have appeared. Story 3. Market intelligence provider Klue disclosed a supply chain incident where attackers used a compromised legacy credential to obtain OAuth tokens and then access data inside customer Salesforce environments connected to Klue. Klue said the activity occurred between June 11 and 12 and was disclosed June 19, and that it was limited to Salesforce instances rather than customer internal networks. Several cybersecurity companies were named as impacted, including HackerOne, Huntress, OneTrust, and SNIT, and an extortion group calling itself Icarus claimed responsibility and threatened to publish data if ransom demands are not met. The key lesson is that SaaS integrations and OAuth tokens can become a shared risk. Revoke and reissue tokens, review connected app permissions, and audit Salesforce access logs for unusual exports. Story 4. Indian automaker Bajaj Auto reported a ransomware attack that impacted the company and its unit, Bajaj Auto Technologies Systems. The company says it initiated precautionary actions and incident response protocols, and that mitigation has been successful so far. But even a contained ransomware event can stall operations, disrupt suppliers, and create follow-on risk if data was staged for extortion. Attackers typically aim for business interruption leverage, and manufacturing environments are especially sensitive to downtime. If you're in an industrial or automotive environment, segment IT from OT networks, ensure immutable backups, and rehearse recovery so production can continue even during a major outage. Story 5. New Diffie-Tap vulnerabilities in the Diffie AI platform were reported as putting over 1 million apps at risk, with the potential to expose cross-tenant AI chat histories and data. That's alarming because many teams feed proprietary documents, customer conversations, and internal prompts into these systems, assuming tenant separation is solid. If an attacker can cross tenant boundaries, they can harvest sensitive prompts, API keys pasted into chats, or confidential business context. If your organization uses Diffie or similar AI workflow tools, reduce the blast radius now. Limit what secrets ever enter chat. Rotate exposed keys, and apply updates and configuration hardening as soon as vendor guidance is available. Subscribe to Cyber News Daily for your daily cybersecurity briefing.